Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. So this video is for everyone that have got Capricorn in any of their signs or in their charts. So I'm going to give you a disclaimer. So what is going on with this is, for some of you, they may resonate for you. That's happening in June. For some of you, it may be a bit timeless and it may not resonate in June for you, but it may resonate for others or yourselves then a couple of months down the line. So it doesn't matter, but I'm trying to get this through to some of you in June. So I'm going to start first with the tarot cards, and then I'm going to tell you what the meaning behind these cards are. Then I've got some clarification cards, which is all the past cards that's bringing every card that have come forward for you in June and what's the reasons behind that. So I'm going to first start with your first card. So we've got the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands, we have got basically, it's all to do with, a new project. Some of you is a new job, and just a new start, being very, very creative with yourselves and having some inspiration just to create something in general. Then we have the reverse Ten of Wands. So for some of you, this is all to do with loneliness that's going to be coming forward for you. There may be some family conflicts that's going to be happening, some arguments, nothing major, just, could be just petty arguments, because you're all under the same roof at this present time, and it's going to be hard, and it may be hard because some of you can't see other families and other friends that you want to, and that's just bringing a bit of conflict. And for some of you then, it can be just to do with a foreclosure. So it could be a foreclosure on your mortgage, foreclosure on a business that you've been through, or something else. So then we've got the Lovers card. So the Lover card is all to do with, a breakup for some of you. It may be a divorce that's going to be happening, or divorce papers that's going to be coming through. And there may be some regrets coming through for you in June as well. And the feeling of being, let down and having that discord type of feeling. Then we've got the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is all to do with some decisions that's, pending. But whatever decisions that's going to be happening is based, whatever's going to happen, the outcome that's going to be coming out for you is going to be based on whatever decision it is going to be, the truth, the honest truth. And like I said, wherever with this, it's going to be a wake-up call for some of you. It may be like a ton of bricks just hit you for some of you, but all over and all, it could be something to do with the clarity, everything that's coming out, and you finally getting the results or the answers to certain things or certain situation or someone that's coming forward as well. But for some of you, it can just be to do with a life purpose as well. Something's going to be happening and is meant to happen, so to speak. Now, next we've got then is the Queen of Swords. So for some of you, this may be a person that can be a bit cold-hearted when they want to be. But also this is a person that gives the total honesty. So for instance, if it was an argument, they end up, saying the honest things that they can say. If you ask for advice of them, they tell you the honest truth. They're the type to not hold back. They just tell it as it is, so to speak. They roll up you, so to speak. And then with the King of Cups, then this is all to do with an abusive person that you're going to be surrounded around your energy. That's what's coming around your energy, is going to be an abusive person, and they're very emotionally manipulative, so they just do everything based on emotions. Okay, so for the Ace of Wands, we have got for you is the Five of Wands. So basically in your past, there was a lot of arguments, a lot of rivalries, there was a lot of, I'm not sure if I said obstacles, so challenges as well, a very challenging time. And then with things happening, you finally seen the true colours of someone or something, and you may have just come to the conclusion you're just not going to bother with that person, or you're not going to talk to that person, you're going to ignore them, and you're just going to, you had that urge to create and do something different. You wanted to stay on your own and do something, and end up going on to a new project or something. Then we have, for the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, you have the Nine of Cups. So with this, it's like all your wishes did come true in the past. There was a lot of good abundance coming forward to you, things that was looking good, looking happy. Some of you did have problems in the past, but you had some good results of that. So then you had some good health. A few of you had some good health coming forward as well. What else we got? Right, for the reverse lovers, we have the reversed Ten of Wands and the reversed Three of Wands. So I'm going to start first with the reversed Ten of Wands. So basically this is all about, taking a break from someone or something, or from work. It's just basically just taking that break. And someone may want to, keep going on to you all the time, like they try depending, or you tried depending on someone in the past, or someone kept going on to you that they wanted things, wanted this, that and the other, but you actually put your foot down and you was telling them no. Wherever it was, you just put your foot down and you said no. And that just gave you that sense of freedom. You started lightening up because you actually put your foot down. You just said no, enough is enough. But for the Three of Wands in reverse, there was a lot of delays. There was a few setbacks that was going on. There was a lack of planning. So whatever plans that you had, it wasn't going the way that you wanted it to go. Basically, none of your plans was coming together for you as you hoped and expected. So then we have got them, which is the Judgment card. So the cards that come out for the Judgment we had was the reversed Page of Pentacles card. So the reverse Page of Pentacles card basically is all to do with a person. It could be a younger person than yourself. It could be a child. It could be just someone that is young. They were very, very troublemaking. And they had a lot of problems with their behaviour, and they had a lot of problems connecting with the outside world, or doing their work in school, or being at college, or in work. They just had that sense of being such a troublemaker, and it just made things difficult. Also we had the card then with the Knight of Pentacles. This is to do with a person that's very, very reliable. They was a bit patient. They had a lot of patience, but all in all, they was a very hard-working type of person. So this is a good person to be around, so to speak. Then we had, can you find her now? There she is. Oh, I done the wrong card again. Oh, I knew I'd do it. I meant this one about the troublemaking. Oh no, I didn't. That's right. Sorry guys, yeah, I do write them down because I know I end up forgetting, like I am right now. Right, the Page of Swords, the one which is this one. The Page of Swords, sorry guys. That was to do with some bad news in the past, all to do with legal issues, tax issues, probably if you're a parent, you had a lot of issues through schools with the teachers, and that kept going on and on and on. Brother and I might be for other views that was going through legal problems, like financial problems in general. But then we've got the Empress. So some of you may have had, you had a baby at this time. For some of you then, it could be to do with a pregnancy, or for some of you then, you had some fertility coming forward. So whatever you put out into the world, say for instance, if you wanted basically to go out and make your own business, you knew it'd all come into fruition, it'd come all together. So basically whatever you put out into the universe that was positive, you had all positive things coming back, and you just know for a fact that everything was coming for you, that you, how can I say, everything good that you wanted, they started flowing, you know. And what else have we got? A lot of abundance that was coming forward. And this is also a card of good parenting. So maybe you had that feeling with this little person, of this person, it could be a child, that was a very, very bad behaved type of person, that you thought that you wasn't doing the good job at doing parenting. But just to tell you, you are a good parent, and that's why the Empress is coming out and they telling you, you know, at the end of the day, you are a good parent no matter what you do. Excuse me, guys. That's my kids. But yeah, that's the Empress, and it's telling you that you are doing well, you are doing what you can do, you know. Then for the Queen of Swords, we have got for you is the Devil card, we got the Hermit card, we've got the Eight of Pentacles card, we've got the reversed Three of Swords, and then we've got the last one, that's the Page of Wands. So I'm going to start first with the Devil card. So there was someone being very, very jealous around you. They had a lot of addictions. They may have gone into drugs, or yourself might have been addicted to drugs, or had an addiction to alcohol. Just an addiction all in all. But for some of you, there may have been some obsession over something or over someone. You may have had this big obsession over something, or of your ex-partner, or of someone that you really liked. You just kept obsessing them, just kept stalking them for some of you, not all of you. Or someone kept being obsessed with you and doing them things, you know, about you because they were so obsessed with you. What else have we got? We have got some sexual lust as well. So basically that's about someone that have got all the that feeling of want to be intimate with you, and you know, just fancied you a lot, and they just wanted that type of energy of being with you all the time, and they're very, very lustful around you, or had that lustful feeling towards you. Then we have the Hermit card. So the Hermit card is all about, you know, some loneliness and some soul searching, or basically, you know, having that time to meditate and going within yourself, and just going into your spiritual nature. Maybe you just wanted to learn how to become, I don't know, a practical healer, or to ground and meditate yourself, or doing something just to calm your nerves down by doing meditation as well. So that can be linked into that as well. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles was you was enjoying doing your work. You was, whatever you was doing great. You had the rewards for it. You know, like they show in on the tree, they all, you know, done up the tree. So basically it's like awards, whatever you had done, you had things to show. For some of you, this can be to do with, you know, with a CV, and you've done a lot of things in your life, and you have a lot to show for it. You have a lot of awards, you have a lot of GCSE results and stuff, or just certifications or something like that, you know, where you've enjoyed doing something so much, you got a lot to show for it. Trophies, that just come into my mind, trophies. What else have we got? Then we have got the reversed Three of Swords. So this is either yourself or someone else is coming to you, or came to you, I should say, and started apologising over something. Maybe went through a bad patch. But for some of you, this is just a recovery after a loss of like separation, or a loss of a family member or a friend, or just a relationship in general. And also this is a card of physical healing. So whatever you've gone through, you've got that physical healing that came forward for you. What have we got next? The reverse Page of Wands. So this is to do with someone that is very, very bored. They're very young. They're young at heart, so to speak. They're struggling at work, maybe struggling at school or college, but also they got a feeling around them that they're very immature natured. Okay, what have we got now? Reversed King of Cups. Now we're going on to this one. So this one we have is the King of Swords. So this person, they're very, very opinionated. So wherever anyone starts saying something, they gotta put their opinion across, and they force it out, so to speak. And they're very, very powerful. No matter if they're male or female, they've got that masculine energy to them, and whatever they say, they just say it, you know. And sometimes it can sound a bit harsh. And then the last card we got for you then is the Six of Cups, which is all to do with childhood memories. There is a bit of innocence with the card, so you may be reminiscing all the good memories you've had in the past. Maybe for some of you that have been in quarantine, you've just reliving all the memories, or you come across memories of photos or videos or DVDs or something, and you've just been watching them, so to speak. For some of you then, it can be just some nostalgic feeling and some innocence, but for some of you then, it can be just to do with, in general, some reunions and just giving gifts out to people. Maybe it could be to do with a birthday or an anniversary, or just like giving gifts out generally, you know, just being that kind person and just offering gifts. But I'm also getting the sense of someone maybe going out, giving to the homeless, giving them some gifts because they've seen things that when they were younger, they had memories of seeing these people, and maybe someone that was homeless that they've seen in the past, that they have offered up to give gifts to this person. So it's a bit like giving and receiving and having them good old memories. Yeah, so that is all of your reading for everyone that got Capricorn in their sign. I hope you're all staying safe and staying well, and just take good care of yourselves at this time. So love and light to you all, and can't wait for you all to see my next content. Bye.